I believe German employers are very comprehensive when it comes to family and health. That's one of the two most important things that I would say.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Raul from Find a Job in Germany, and I'm here with our coachee, Gabriel from Costa Rica. This is now the second part of our interview where we're going to talk about your time here in Germany as an IT security specialist. I'm looking very much forward to our interview. Gabriel, good to have you. You arrived a couple weeks already here in Germany. You live, let's say, closer to the French border. We are based here in Berlin. Your office is based in Berlin. What can you tell us about Germany so far? What is your experience coming from Costa Rica, coming from a complete different country?
Yeah, so thank you very much for your time, Raul, here. So the first thing I'm going to mention, I would say I come from a very noisy type of country, and probably most of the American people will relate to that. Something that I like here about Germany, it's the silence. That's something that I really appreciate.
Even Berlin?
Even in Berlin.
Oh, really? Okay. Which is used to be the most vibrant city in Germany.
Yeah, the silence is something that I really appreciate. Even the sound of the cars is not that annoying. Also, people don't talk too much on the street. They don't yell in the street. So that's something that I really appreciate. Everyone sits in their own world. They're not gonna pass that type of limit that you have, the personal space. No one's going to invade that. And yeah, so far it has been really nice. The balance between not being in Berlin and traveling to Berlin and being in this huge metropolitan city, with many different type of cultures. You're walking on the street and you can hear at least 10 or 15 different types of languages when you are there. Also, most of the people speaks English, so you won't have a problem to adapt into this type of city. But of course, German is important when it comes to, if you go to a German restaurant, they're probably gonna ask you.
Exactly. This is interesting because you have experienced both kinds of German. Yeah, Berlin on one side, and then more the countryside or the more, let's say, rural areas of Germany. You still can work remotely. You live in an area of more or less 5 hours from Berlin, and you have to arrive a couple times per month here at the office. How does that work, and how do you get to office? Just for the audience to get an understanding about your work situation.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, because I think that one of the game changers when it came to accept offers, because I've been working from home like 95% of the time since the pandemic, so I didn't want to change that even if I moved to another country. So I was trying to look for offers that actually have that liberty of working from home. Most of the companies that I've seen so far, they have a really relatively good policy when it comes to working from home.
Especially for IT guys, huh?
Especially in the IT world, software development, security engineering, DevOps. You have the liberty to work from home probably 95% of your time. In my case, I just have to come to Berlin at least once a month,
Okay, cool.
Get in touch with your peers.
And you can also work from any place in the world for 30 work days, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
That was another game changer. It's actually the first time I see that kind of policy where you have the ability to work from abroad a certain amount of time. That was also one of the biases that I had to make a decision.
Yeah, this is actually quite common here in Germany. Usually you have the opportunity to work also outside of Germany for a couple of days per year. Gabriel, you worked for a big known company, US company in the past. During your time in Costa Rica. That means you know the American culture, you know the American work culture. Now you work in a French-German company. What would you say is the main difference when we talk about the work environment?
Yeah, so there are many differences, but I would say the work culture is it's very different in the sense of everything is more slow. Everything is more
slow in a way, relaxed, or slow? It takes more time to finish stuff.
no, I would say it's more slow in the sense of, it's more relaxed in the way that you're not gonna have to work on weekends.
Okay.
That's something it happened to me in the past, where you had a regular Monday to Friday job, but there were so many things to do that you actually have to turn on the computer on Saturdays, Sundays.
How many extra hours have you worked until now here in Germany?
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah, of
This is
course.
often the case as well. Because
Yeah.
is it also in your company that you agree during your sprints on some goals that the team has to achieve to submit or whatever? But when exactly you do that at night during the day, it's up to you. Is it like that as well, or?
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
that's probably most of German technology companies are like that. It's project-based, goal-based type of company. I believe the 9 to 5 type of job that's deprecated, at least here in Germany, because it doesn't matter at which time of the day you do your stuff. As far as you meet your goals, that's what it matters, and that's what it matters to the business as well.
Okay. How is your typical, how does a typical day looks like? I mean, you said 9 to 5, not necessarily. I guess you still have stand-ups. You attend every stand-up. What happen if you don't attend, or what is the structure if it's that kind of slow or loose?
Yeah, I still, probably because of my past, I still have that pattern of working on regular hours. So I still choose the 9 to 5 dynamics because it's what works for me, in the sense that I will have free time after 5, after I turn off the computer. But if you have, at least here in Germany, if you have important things to do, if you have kids, for example, and you cannot attend one of the stand-ups that you need to attend or some important meetings, you will have the freedom to do that, because I believe German employers are very comprehensive when it comes to family and health. That's one of the two most important things that I would say. If you have an appointment or a health check appointment that you need to attend, and no one's going to do ugly faces before doing that. So you
Okay,
have
that was the case with the American company somehow, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're in the American style type of culture, taking holidays, it's weird, because you feel the need to go to the computer, check the emails, see if someone sent you a message.
And yeah,
you,
how many?
you,
Yeah.
you don't really disconnect from
From
your
work,
work.
that's true. No time to relax. How many holidays do you actually have? Is it also 30 or?
Uh, yeah, I mean, most German companies follow that standard. Between 25 and 30 vacation days, plus well, of course, that will depend on your federal state. The actual holidays, like Christmas,
public holidays, of
public
course. Yeah,
holidays.
that's why you should not move to Berlin. There are other parts who have more public holidays. Okay, and what we also realized, of course, which was surprisingly for us, that there are countries where if you are sick, you don't get paid. And this is very that is not happening here. Yeah. So if you are sick, you get a doctor certificate and you get paid. Your monthly payment will arrive at your bank account as well. Yeah? Family, I can totally agree. It's something that they really want to even push more forward. You also get child money every month. We talked in the first part of the interview about the tech grants. If you compare the task itself, penetration testing, cloud, application security, etc. You said you are more into the architectural side of things. Is it what you were expecting from a technical point of view, or also to the other ones out there? What would you say should now someone have skills on when they want to make it in Germany?
In the whole process, I believe one of the parts that I enjoyed the most were the technical assessments, because for example, when you are on an interview, you may feel nervous, you may feel fear of not making it. But then when you're on a technical assessment, that's very similar to what you do, at least in my field, in the security field. You need to hack a container, you need to hack an application, look for vulnerabilities. So that's one of the parts that I enjoy the most, where you can, because you're gonna there's gonna be the next part of the interview process, which is going to be reviewing your results from what you did on the technical assessments. So you will have a team of experts asking you questions. Why did you do that? Why do you use that technique, X, Y, and Z technique? And I think your skill set you have the opportunity to show your skills not only on the technical assessment, but also on the technical interview itself.
Okay, good. And would you say now that since you work now for the company here in Germany, that the daily tasks and the tech knowledge is matching your expectation from the tech rounds as well? Is it? What would you say now when we look at the day-to-day tasks? What should a security specialist should bring on the table?
Yeah, so in my case, during the interview rounds, most of what was asked in the interview, it's 100% related to the daily task that you perform. So if you get a lot of cloud security questions, cloud security solutions, you're probably gonna do that on your daily job. And most of what is going to be asked on the technical round, on the technical assessment, employers are going to craft those tests based on their daily activities and based on their needs and what they expect from a candidate.
What could you share with us how you work with the colleagues? You work remotely. Some of them work also remotely. Are they Germans? Where are they from? How is the environment at your office?
Yeah, I would say it's very international. People from around the world, different backgrounds, different nationalities. I think that's most of the case for many technology companies here in Germany, where you have people from all over the world coming here. Berlin, it's a city that has so many opportunities for technology specialists. If you have a developer background, if you have a security background, it will be very easy to get a job here, because there's a lot of demand, but there's a shortage of human professionals in order to fill those positions. So possibilities are infinite here.
Especially the security market is booming right now. We can really observing the trends during the last 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. Germany, it's a country that it's putting a lot of attention into the security side of things, especially where there is this conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Germany, it's a country that's putting a lot of effort in the security side.
And also jump back to the question, what is maybe different? You mentioned something about personal data, which is paid attention on a lot here doing. Can you elaborate a bit more?
As you may know, there's a GDPR. There's a lot of data privacy laws here in Germany that are there needs to be met, and that also takes into account the way you secure things. The way you are. For example, if you work as a security analyst, the data that you can log in order for you as a security analyst to analyze that data might be restricted because of those laws, because of protecting the privacy of the people that it's accessing an application, for example, which resources they are accessing. Data privacy is something that it's really important here, and it needs
more
to be
important than in the States, or what you have experienced in the past.
Let's say. I would definitely, for sure. I mean, even to a point where you don't really can see, for example, the email of a person that it's accessing on a specific resource. Data privacy is something that it's very respected here, so you need to stick to those laws. And obviously, in the security field, it's very important, because the way you scratch or scrape data, that may vary depending on the data privacy laws that you need to take into account. Yeah.
Thank you very much for giving us these insights. Gabriel, my last question is there something else you want to share to all these IT security specialists, cyber security specialists? Is there some message you want to drop and share with the audience for those who want to maybe come to Germany, Europe? What advice could you give?
Yeah, so my advice is that find consultation with Find a Job in Germany, because
I have not told you that to say. Really, no.
That's one of the best things you can do, because you have an orientation on what to do, what you need to improve in order to fulfill your needs and match your expectations. That's very important. And in terms of the security field in general, it's booming here in Germany. You will have a lot of opportunities. Germany, it's a great country to be here right now, because of the economic stability, healthcare stability, and also the opportunities in the security field are infinite. Even it doesn't matter from which security field you come from, you will get an opportunity here. You will definitely find a job here if you follow the right path. And that's what I found with Find a Job in Germany, that you will go through that path faster than I expected, because, I got an offer in like 3 months. So I was surprised when I started to see the results that I didn't get in a year or more trying to find a job.
Okay, thank you very much, Gabriel. Thank you for your time. We're going to stay here a few more minutes in our office, of course, and enjoy Berlin. And thank you very much for visiting us.
Thank you, Raul.
If you are a cybersecurity engineer, also with a focus on application or cloud security, also network specialist, etc., feel free to contact us. We're gonna review your profile and see if we can support you. We're looking very much forward to get in touch with you. All the best. Take care. Bye.